Hey, what's up y'all? It's your girl Apolonia Cross. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a flip through of my daily planner spring setup, which I am in love with. And so I'll be doing a full flip through of this. So if that is something you are interested in, then make sure you stay tuned. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into this flip through. Now I am using the mini Happy Planner size NOTIQ cover, but this is a mini Happy Planner size planner, and they no longer have this pink cover available, but they have other colors. They don't have it anymore with the Q because they've switched out the logo. So this is like a couple years old cover, but as you can tell, like the quality is amazing. Like there's nothing, no marks or anything on it, which is great and has amazing something to really say, because this is a light color. This is a light color planner cover, and so typically this is, especially when you got kids, y'all, like they'll just go psycho on it. So if you're like me, you kind of you love the light color planner covers, but you shy away from them because you know your kids will destroy it. But this has lasted me a couple years and the quality is amazing. And whenever it does get dirty, like my daughter the other day had blueberries. Like they were eating blueberries for snack and frozen blueberries. So like there's all the juice and stuff. And she grabbed my planner and was like, "Mom, look, I like it, blah, blah, blah," right? And so it was just purple and blue all over. And you can't even see any of that anymore because I was able to clean it off with the baby wipes. So super easy cleaning. But I love it. So yeah, you guys know I love NOTIQ. So if you guys are interested in those covers, then make sure you grab one. But yes, again, you know, I did want to mention, and this will be the last thing I say about these covers, I promise. But I want to mention this because one person had mentioned in why you would invest or pay so much money for an expensive planner cover, because they're concerned because of the cost, it's out of budget. And I can totally understand that. I've felt the same way and I've been there. But one thing I will tell you this: if you're an avid planner user and you frequently use and go to Michael's and buy the planner covers there, or even Hobby Lobby, they have a lot of planner covers there. It's great for the instant price of what you have to pay right then and there. However, the quality sucks. They'll break on you. They will like get dingy. The pretty flowers that you love the cover for, that was on the cover, will fade off within like a month too. Like, so if you want something that is going to last, it's better for you to invest right up front the money that is going to take. And that is a financial principle no matter what. If you're going for quality over quantity, then you're gonna need to invest in the money. And so, like I said, I've had this for 2 years. The other covers, when I would buy the covers from Hobby Lobby, don't get me wrong, like there's nothing wrong with them, but the issue for me is I was having to buy a new cover every couple months. And I hated that because of the fact, like, yeah, you can use a coupon, get them like half off and all that. So I'm paying like $15 per cover. But when you add that up, I might as well have just bought this. Like 15 bucks a cover, 10 bucks a cover. Like that's like 5-6 covers, like 60 bucks. Like this has lasted me 2 years. And I'm like 2 years going on 3. So I mean, and it's still amazing quality. There's no rip. The snap, oh, that was another thing, is the snap sucked and this would automatically already rip off. Like this, again, enough said, the quality is everything. And if you prefer and you don't mind having to buy a new cover every couple months, hey, that's your jam. But if you're wanting quality, and especially wanting something more chic that is going to be able to work with your purses and all that, then I would recommend grabbing a NOTIQ cover. But anyways, again, done with the NOTIQ covers. You guys know I love them. So let's go ahead and dive right into this flip through. So I love the snap, you guys. Like this is everything, because I hated when it was ripped. It just doesn't rip now. All right, yes. So let's go ahead. So I love this. Very simple, but very like stunningly like a pleasing. So I didn't want to put a whole lot of deco here because I use this planner purely more of a functionality purpose as my daily planning. So I didn't want this to be a lot of decoration or anything like that, just more simple. I may go ahead and add like a family picture or something, but I actually really like it this way. So I'm not sure if I'll add anything there, but we just have a simple cover here with a leopard or a cheetah print bow clip. And then this, I love having this, the clear cover to help protect any dashboards or whatever. If you're not using a actual planner cover, this is a great option. And as you can see, the Louis Vuitton, and this is so cute, and this is a dashboard that was from a Glittery Life plans that I had got as well, and I just really love it, and I thought it was totally appropriate for springtime. And I just had got some craft paper from Michael's, and I cut it down to size so that way it would be a nice dashboard backing. And then this is another dashboard that I got. You can't really see it, but it is a verse, Bible verse. This is, blessed is she who believed that the Lord would fulfill his promises to her. That's Luke 1:45. Like, it's kind of hard to see, but I can read it, but I'm not sure how well it translates on screen. But I love that. My NOTIQ croc dashboard here for that. And the first thing that I have in my planner is I have the year at a glance right here for 2022. And I don't really use this much. I have contemplated on like maybe putting a sticker over the dates for like a monthly goal if I wanted to track something or whatnot in my other planner. So I'm not sure what I will do with this in my daily planner because it might just use it for reference, but yeah. So there's that. And then we are in the month of March. And so I only keep 1 month at a time because I use this for daily planning. And one thing that I found is when I have too many months in here, I tend to try to overdo looking ahead and flip through a lot. So because I wanted this to be very straightforward and to the point, because it is just for daily quick things, and I wanted it definitely a lot more functional, I chose to only include 1 month at a time. So I currently have March in here, and it's time to spring forward in all areas of your life. Yes. And so I have the month here, and this is for my personal bills because I have I do my own personal money that I get when I want to buy things or whatnot, or my own personal bills. So I wanted to keep that separate from any family expenses or any business expenses. So that is what I use this for, and it's not a whole lot. It's more just like things that I want or needed to get or whatnot, little things. And so I use the monthly spread for that, and this is the note from the monthly planner insert from NOTIQ. And I've got Tiana with her bad self right there. And so loving this and that. And then this too is just a great way to do additional goals and task tracking and to pay bills and to buy. So loving using this. And I do have this first tab is this week. And I was using like a week at a glance sheet, but I just kind of stopped using it because I prefer to use the dailies, but I still kept that in here just for this section. And so now we're going to get into the daily section. So I am using, just trying out the Mask Life daily sheets. Is it Mask Life? I think it is Mask Life, but I'm trying out these daily sheets because I was seeing a lot of people using them, and I loved that there was just lines and like tasks, and that it wasn't too structured, because for me personally, I find that I feel restricted, and so sometimes like my planning changes up. So I wanted to just play around and use that. And that's one great thing about using printables before you commit to a full planner, is because when you use a printable, you can use it and try it out for as long as you want, or if you want to try it out, or if you want to commit to that, it's still great. And unfortunately with the Mask Life planners, they don't have the inserts for the Mini Happy Planner. So I had to, I printed it and then, or I sized it down to fit the Discbound system that I am using, which is the Mini HP. And so that way, because again, I don't like the rings, I wanted to just purely be able to use the disc because I like to be able to just rip this out, toss it, and go. And so, yeah, but so far this is working for me. I'm still debating if I'm just going to end up making my own daily planner inserts and use them for myself and include it in my shop in case you guys end up liking them too, but I'm still in debates. But so far I'm liking using this for right now. It's doing the job. And printables I am learning to love a lot more because it just gives me a lot more freedom to change things out, especially when you always have, life is always changing and everything. So sometimes it is more frustrating to always have to buy a different planner because your style changes, your needs change or whatever. So printables is a great route for you if that is something that you want to do. So that is the daily section. Now we're going to go into like the financial goals section. And so I've kind of showed this, but I haven't used it, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it this time around. But set some financial goals for myself personally, do some different checkoffs, and also this was just the monthly Happy Planner layout in a mini size. And I love this brain dumping sheet just for the simple fact that it's great for helping you get a great simple idea of what you want to achieve for the month and have it all as like a quick month at a glance. And so I really, really love that. And then I put a sticker here for paying bills. So I don't have a whole lot of bills, but at least this is great just to remind me like what my consecutive bills or whatever are. So that's that, just some note paper. And another great thing about the monthly sheets is like, even if you end up not using this, like all you have to do is cover up the month, and it's a habit tracker. Like you can always reuse it. So that's another thing that I like to do with my daily planners, because I use it, the type of planners that I like to use, and because I like to brain dump and goal set a lot. I like to use the monthly layout for that particular reason. And I'll also search for the outdated ones because one, you save money that way, but two, when you're just purely using it for setting your goals, that's one great thing about the monthly planner. Like you literally don't need the dates. You really just need these sheets and like the lists, and like that's it. So whether you decide to use it for the month or not, you can always just cover that up with stickers, and you got habit trackers and a focus and blah, blah, blah. So that's a little life hack in case you love planners, but you're tired of spending so much money. Shop the clearance planners because obviously they're on sale, but also, stickers, you could just change it all. And depending on how you're using it, you don't even need the dates. All right. So now let's go into my pockets, like you might have seen already, but this is a zip pocket that I love using to hold receipts and sometimes cash, just depends. And then I put a sticker on it. This one I'm using particularly for food. And then I put a reminder to inventory each on the 10th and on the 25th. So that way I remember to take all these receipts out, put it into my expense tracker and my home and family planner or even my personal, if I'm tracking my own personal eating and spending compared to what I am purchasing for the family, I can track that there. And then I also have another one, the same thing, but this one is more for miscellaneous things because I don't do a whole lot of shopping like that, but I do want to track for additional things and hold those receipts all in the one place. So that is in here. Now the next section I just have my self-care mini workbook that I was using and kind of brain dumping. So that I've talked about that already, but that is what I like to use to help me be aware and plan out anything that I need to do for my self-care. But I'm like trying to remember why I even had this size. I think I wanted to just test out the size because this is what I include for my coaching clients. And I wanted to test out this size to see how the printing and all of that would be for the mini size, because not everybody uses the classic size or the large. And that's one thing that I definitely hate, is when the printable only comes in one size. And so I wanted to make sure I included multiple sizes for different people's needs. And so this one works. But yeah, there's that. And then now this is the note section in my planner. And this is, I have another dashboard here. It says, perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created. And this is Esther. I can't really tell. I think this is Esther 414. I'd have to look it up. But I really still love this dashboard. It just fits with the whole pink and spring type theme. Another gold background, so that dashboard pops. And this section is purely just a bunch of notes and brain dumps, because I have all kinds of ideas. My mind is always running, and so I need to use a lot. Look at that. Like, I just wanted to have a lot of paper in the background, because sometimes I'll take sermon notes, or I just have brain dump ideas, and whenever I'm on the go, so I will write that down. And so like here, I was like meal planning and coming up with like quick ideas with the kids. So I just pulled my purse out, grabbed this planner, and was just like, okay, created like a meal planning theme for the family. And then for Saturday, it's going to be our Silly Kids Pick Saturday. And so I just sat down with the kids and brain dumped some different recipes and different meals that they wanted to eat. And because it's Saturday and they get to cook and stuff once a week, now I've got 12 weeks worth of meals brain dumped out, and I can go ahead and add that into our family meal planner and recipe planner to later. So yeah, but this is why I love having a daily planner, because sometimes when you're on the go and an idea sparks, you just need to be able to write something down. And I would use my phone, because some of you are like, oh, well, you could just use your phone. Well, I have kids, whenever they see my phone, they just want my phone. And to save a headache and a fight, and for my mental health, I prefer this, and just don't even pull the phone out. Okay? So I love this. It just helps me also to help me think things through and get a lot of different ideas out on paper. And then when I'm done with it, or I've transferred the information digitally or onto my bigger planners, I just pull it out, dump it out. And it works really, really great. And I also love using this too whenever I'm taking notes in church, sermon notes or whatnot. Just helps me think through it and receive the word a lot better. And now I have another pocket for some daily stickers right here. Or not daily stickers, but just like some quick stickers. I don't do a whole lot of decorating, but these are more like functional purpose stickers here. But I really love having them. So whenever I do feel like decorating, I'm not having to carry like a big purse with all my stickers and all of that stuff. And so I do have my vaccination card in this pocket. I may go ahead and add some pictures or some inspo cards there, but I didn't yet. And then I also have some insurance information there. And I love having this printable size conversion sheet just as a memory, because I'm using printables, and so it's important. You can use and try out any different type of planner insert that you want, but if you're wanting to figure out how to get it to the size that you want it versus just use it only in the way that they give it to you, this is the size conversion chart that I use, and I really, really love it. And because it's really, really accurate. I found it on Google, and so I just wrote it all down. So I love it. It's easy and it works. And so on the back of this, I do have, because again, remember, I use my daily planner as also my wallet. So I keep my license and gift cards and all of those types of things back here. And I am using a G2 pen, Pilot pen, in case you're like, what pen does she use? Like those, honestly, that is my only pen I use. I'm not a big pen hoarder at all. I love my G2, and that's it. I just use that black ink. And yeah, so you guys, that is the end of my daily planner flip through. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any other questions on the setup or any questions on any inserts or anything, make sure you guys check down this description below for links. But if you have questions, make sure you post those in the comments, okay? So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys at the next video. Bye.
Yeah.